Welcome back to Talking Ship with Cherry Moon Travel. I am Rosie, and I created these segments to help first time cruisers with their anxiety and their nervousness and their worry and things that keep them up at night, and address some of the questions that I see people ask frequently. They get different answers, and sometimes people aren't so kind. So I thought it would be nice to come here and just give my personal opinion. I am a accredited cruise counselor. I'm a certified uh, cruise agent, and with Carnival, Virgin Voyages, and Norwegian Cruise Line, and Princess. So I'm here to just share my personal opinions and my experiences. I like to caveat this with it is not intended to tell anyone what to do or what not to do. It's just my professional opinion, and hopefully it helps someone uh, who is taking maybe a first time cruise or a seasoned cruiser. Or I've seen recently a lot of people have been on a cruise before, but it's been a very long time. So things have changed somewhat, and hopefully this will help them also. So today's topic is shore excursions. Um, a lot of people want to save money. We all want to save money, but they want to not go on the shore excursions offered by the cruise line. That's perfectly fine if you want to do that. But my recommendation is not. Um, it may be less costly to not go on the shore excursion or through Carnival. But to me, I've always believed this, you get what you pay for. And to me, your safety and security is way far more worth than the $20 that you're going to save by going uh, off on your own. That is not a wise idea when you are in different ports in different countries. If you have not taken your passport with you and for some reason you get stuck, you can't get off the island. So a lot of people want to do that, and more power to you if you feel comfortable doing that and you've done it many times, because I'm sure people will say that, oh, I do it all the time. That's great. I'm glad that you enjoy that and it works for you, and I pray continually safety for you. However, you do have to realize if you book a shore excursion through the cruise line, and I'm speaking specifically about Carnival in these segments, is that they will pick you up and they know where you are. So if your tour is running late, they can communicate. They communicate with those tour guides, and they will say, hey, we're running late, and they will wait for you. If you go off the ship and you decide to get in a cab that's waiting at the port and say, oh, take me to the nicest beach here, and they charge you $20, and there is no taxi to bring you back, and you miss the ship, they are not going to wait for you, because number one, there's a time they have to leave, and number two, they have no idea where you are. So I have, from personal experience, I was on a shore excursion one time through a cruise line, and we went out, and I don't know if they lost track of time, but we got back on the catamaran to come back, and we were super late, and everyone was on board except us. But they were communicating with them saying, oh, they're on their way back. And by the time we got back, like people on our catamaran that came back, they were like, "Oh, I have dinner." They were missing their dinner time and everything. That's how late we were. But at the same time, at least they were communicating back and they waited for us and they knew where we were. And your safety and security is extremely important when you're traveling. So, uh, had we had just gone off somewhere and wound up in that same situation, they would not have waited for us. We would not have had a way to get back to the ship. And if we did, we have to fly now and meet the ship at the next port. So just imagine that if you're doing a Western Caribbean cruise, say, and your first port is Jamaica, and your next port is Grand Cayman. If you get off the ship in Jamaica and you miss the ship, you're now going to have to fly to Cayman to meet the ship. That's going to be costly if it's even doable. So you'll have to find how to meet the ship some way. If it's not possible, then you have to meet them at the next port. So I would say that could cost you more. So sometimes saving money in the end winds up costing you more. So again, that's just my personal experience, my personal advice. So hopefully that helped you uh, and give you something to think about next time when you take your cruise. If you found it helpful, please subscribe so that you can keep up with Talking Ship. And if you are looking into booking your group on a cruise to celebrate a life event, such as a wedding, honeymoon, anniversary, a graduation, a family reunion, a birthday, a girlfriend's getaway, a bachelor or bachelorette party, um, a corporate event, or you just have a group that you have something all in common and you like to travel together, I'm here to help you. So please reach out and I look forward to working with you. Have a wonderful day and happy sailing.